Well, hello, welcome back. So, we're on Sunday stitching. This is the Stitch the Season panel that I showed you before. So, this is September, October, and November for the autumn. And as you can see, I've gone sort of three-dimensional multimedia or mixed media here because I've laid down my base fabric, which is on top of some wadding. I then did a Tim Holtz paper dye flower. I've got a like sort of organza flower there, another one here, and this one I've put some little gold seed beads in, and then I did this real rough sort of circle that I gathered in the middle, 3 layers, and there's a bead, and then again a die cut flower there. This is part of that. It's this lace here, absolutely gorgeous lace. It's that strand there, and again I just put the little gold beads. I've added 2 mini doilies overhanging the corner there because this was what I decided. I wanted to stretch beyond my strip of fabric, if you like. So I've then got all of this, like, I never know if this is feather or fern stitch, but anyway, I've got that all the way there, and I want to use my gold perlé thread, and I'm just going to pop some little French knot type flowers on there. So I need to grab a needle. This one's got, well, I've got 2 needles here, look at that, because I've got a needle with orange thread. You can tell I've been working on the autumn journal, and that is bookbinding thread. Right, so let's get this needle threaded up and let's work on decorating this fern stitch. How are you all? What have you been up to? I don't know about where you are, but here it feels like the heat wave has finally broken. You can hear the fan in the background. You'll be aware of it going fast and slow. I've got a new fan and I love it. It's got this is what's known as the breeze mode. Sounds really silly, but that's why it's going fast and slow, as the breeze is like blowing past you. I love it. So just, you know, last little bit of heat. See, just little tiny French knots on the end of this stitch. And I'll be honest, it wasn't my idea. It's on the cover of the Jennifer Causton flower book. I'm sure I've shown you that before, and I know that Corinne, who's hosting this Stitch the Season, she refers to it all the time. In fact, she shared recently that Jennifer is now putting some stuff on YouTube for us, so you can have a little look at that. They're nice quick short videos, so she sort of shows one technique at a time, as it were, so it's not too much information for the brain to take in. So apart from my new fan, because my dear Warren, that I've had for years, decided to fail me during the heat wave, I did think actually that because of the heat wave I would struggle to get a fan, but no, I have to be honest and say good old Amazon sorted me out. So yeah, and of course it arrives the next day, so that was awesome. So we're all chilled down again. Quite excited for tomorrow, Monday, because obviously Sunday stitching, although it's not Sunday because as always I'm filming ahead, but tomorrow I'm going to my youngest daughter's because she's just bought one of those fabulous cutting machines. Now here's the thing, there's a bit of a debate here, tomato. I've always referred to it as a cry cut because that's how it's spelt. Cricut. Cry cut. And yet most of the time when you hear people talk about it on YouTube, they refer to it as a circuit. So I don't know, but anyway, let me know, what do you think is right? Because I've spoken to various people and it seems to be a bit of a like 50-50 split as to who thinks what is right. But anyway, my youngest daughter just purchased one as part of her cake making business, so that she can do all her own toppers rather than having to buy them, you know, with birthday names and numbers and things on. And I'm like, yay, I've been contemplating purchasing one of these for some time now. And let's be honest, it's a lot of money and I didn't want to buy it and then be really disappointed. So now I get to try before you buy. How exciting. So I'm going over there tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be lots of coffee, cake, giggles, and we're going to have a good old play with this machine, because she's only had it a week, so she's sort of still learning on it herself. So we're going to have a good old play, and I am going to make the decision whether or not I'm going to invest some money. So there you go. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow, and I'm really not been so excited for a long time. Oh dear, there you go. So that's what's happening on Monday. And I was round at my friend Denise's yesterday doing our fortnightly catch up, and I happened to mention it to her and she said, oh, I've got one. And I was like, darn, if I'd have known that, I could have been practicing and playing months ago. But anyway, she's got so much stuff around there, of course she's got one. Anyway, so yeah. So, but then I was a little bit semi put off again because she said, well, I never use it. So I'm like, have to, you know, be sure. I would love to have a stamp making setup. I'd love to make my own stamps, and of course that's the Glowforge, isn't it? But that's like thousands, and well, I can't warrant it. You know, you need a real business to invest that sort of money. Well, I do. So let's see how we go. So yeah, I will no doubt let you know how I got on. Even bring you perhaps some of the bits we did to show and share. Oh, I've got the window open, people outside. So what about you? What have you been up to? Anything exciting? Any new crafting toys or techniques? I did actually see something the other day. I think it was TikTok, and I really want to give it a go. So I will probably do it on camera with you guys, and we can have success or failure together. You know, I like to show myself up like that. So that'll be something for a non-stitching video, obviously. Whoops. And I think we've only got 2 more weeks, haven't we, before our September journal monthly's up, and then we'll be going into October and looking at a new journal style. So that'll be October. I can't believe, you know, that'll be the 4th one. Crazy, isn't it? So that'll be October, and then I think the November one, whatever style it's going to be, I'm going to make it a Christmas one. So if you're looking for a Christmas daily or whatever, the November monthly journal is the one that you want to look out for, get yourself involved in, because we can do it through the month of November the way we have been the others, and then of course it will be ready to go on the 1st of December, so that'll be good. And I think I am only making 2 Christmas journals this year, so if you want a Christmas journal from me, you are going to need to get on a bandwagon, because there will only be 2 this year. I'm not making a lot. There'll be the one that I make. Whoops, what is going on here? My eyesight's gone weird. Right, there'll be the one that I make in November as part of the monthly journal, and there'll be one that I do in the background. So just 2. And if any of my ladies in America want one, then obviously you're going to need to let me know, because that one that I do in private, in order for you to have it for the 1st of December, is going to need to be posted by mid-November. So let me know. And also then you could technically make it bespoke, because you can let me know what kind of Christmas style you would like. It'd be interesting as well to see what Amanda over at Scrimping Mummy brings us for Christmas. There's a kit there to be played with. So as you can see, I'm just doing a very simple 3-wrap French knot, and I'm doing one on the end of each one of these fern stems. We've only got a few more to go now, and I think that is going to be my September panel. I'm going to call it a panel. My September panel done, and then that'll give me, because there'll be a week, next week there'll be another, oh hang on, there's someone at the door. Right, that was a delivery for my day job. I've got orders coming in now for obviously Christmas stock for my, oh no, I've ruined that now. Can I untick that? For a couple of wholesale customers that I've held on to. No, we've got a weird loop there. Can't be having that. Hello my boo-boo, are you alright darling girl? You come down because you heard the postman? No, no, no. Mummy's doing a video, isn't she? We're not going to do any barking. I just want to try and get this knot out, because that's really going to bug me now. Can't get it out. Can I pull it through? Oh, no. That's annoying, isn't it? That's because that French knot went wrong. Can I pull that through? No, I really can't. So, what is going on here? Oh, there you go. Yes, so obviously I've got Christmas orders coming through. So I need to be dealing with those as well. That's going to keep me busy. It's funny because obviously I've basically retired and I don't really do my day job anymore, not properly. So whereas I used to be making, you know, kilos and kilos of soap and hundreds of bath bombs on a daily basis, I don't do it now. And I was saying to hubby the other day, when I do it, it's almost like being a beginner. I have to really think about recipes, whereas obviously when I was doing it daily, they used to just sort of fall off the tip of my tongue. Yep, need 500 grams of that and a kilo of that, and so yeah, it's weird. Anyway, so lots going on here towards Christmas. It sounds weird, but need to obviously get stocks to my customers so they can sell them to their customers. And as that box is here, I think when the video's done, we might as well make a start, because that's the last few bits of ingredients that I needed. So we'll get cooking, as it were. There we go. Oh, there's one there. Can't believe that whole oh, do you know what, it obviously doesn't want to come through, does it? And you can have definitely a branch without a flower on, so I think we're going to leave that one without a flower. So I'm just going to tie my loose spread in like so. Put my needle in my cushion. So what do you think? Do you like it, or do you think it's a bit wacky? I do think it is a little bit wacky, but I think that's why I like it. So as always, a huge thank you for spending time with me today. Stay safe. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.